Hello comic book worms, welcome to my channel. This is Naman. Let's start eating comic books.
Oh, what fun we're going to have together.
Welcome to my 11th episode of my one and done experiment. Let's see, I'm gonna look at it. Then look away, move my hand around, pick one. Alright. Wonder Woman, issue number 1, DC Universe Rebirth, or Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Okay, that's one. I'm gonna pick 4 more of those out. Ooh. By the way, these, I think this one I got at Midtown Comics. This one, I think that's also from Midtown Comics at discount prices. I think this one was at Dollar Bin. You know that one that's I'm reusing the bag from, and I didn't bother to take out the stickers. Deadlock issue number 1, first issue, spectacular. All right, Deadlock. And Deadpool Assassin. I think that might be. I think that, yeah, that's also from Midtown. This third book. Oh, Twilight Zone. J. Michael Twilight Zone. That is definitely from Midtown. I had a little discount on that one. Wildstorm. That was from Dollar Bin. Image Comic. So, yeah. That's 3. 1 more. Batman Scooby-Doo. Neil Gaiman's Technopause. Okay. I'm a Neil Gaiman fan. I only bought this because of I'm a Neil Gaiman fan. Wow! But then cover, I wasn't very. I'm not into that kind of covers. Ooh. Department of Truth. I actually had a copy of these, but I think it's reprint. Yeah, definitely reprint. Another Deadpool. Black and White and Blood. Black and White and Blood. Issue number 1. So that's 5 of them. And then choose one of these guys. Who am I going to choose? I'm going to choose Twilight Zone because I love this series. I wonder if they did a good job as a comic form or not. So I'm really curious about this one. So I'm going to choose that one. Alright, let's see if I have some defects on this photo. Or find some defects on this photo. I have the actual comic book hand, so I could compare my determination with the photo with my naked eye. Well, with the glasses. Let's look at it. Oh, let me turn myself off. And let's look from corner to corner. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. Top. Okay, well, let's go down here. That looks okay. I see a defect right there, color breaking, and I'm looking at my comic book. Yeah, there's a defect there. So, okay. My naked eye is showing some non-color breaking creases, but I think they can be fixed. Okay. These are, yeah, I don't think those are defects. No. Let's look at this corner. Looks sharp. I got it from Midtown Comic on this one. Near mint condition, it says. So it looks like it is. Let's get the back. I don't like it when they do this. It looks dirty, and I cannot determine if it's dirty by design or dirty because I messed it up. But it looks okay from what I could tell. Alright. Looks alright. One defect. Is that 9.8 or 9.7? Well, we'll see. Okay, what I think about cover. You got Twilight Zone logo right there. And you got the black sky. I think the color scheme is pretty gaudy. I personally think Twilight Zone comic book should be just all black and white. That's why I wanted to show you this. Yeah. This one was a Midtown exclusive, but actually I don't like that logo on there. I'm used to barcode, but not the store logos on the comic book. But yeah, compared to this, this color one was $1.25. The exclusive one was $2.50. So I go ahead and buy both of them when they had a discount. Let me go ahead and shrink myself. Look at the artist who did the cover. Yeah, this artist, the same artist did the same. These both covers. Francisco Francavilla. Sorry if I screwed up his name. Well, again, for $1.25, cover is fine. Alright, let's look at the inside art. GUIU. How do you pronounce that? Illustrated by GUIU. Okay, I'm not going to even try. Villa Nova. Okay, and colored by Vinicius. Okay, maybe I shouldn't try that. Andrade. Okay, so that's. Sorry, I'm butchering names here. Okay. Cityscape. Almost looks like a cover. Panel layout. Okay. Inside arts. Rendering is okay. Looks a little wild side. Yeah, I don't know, that looks a little tacky, but it's okay. I don't know. Either people in here are not attractive or the art is not very good. Like this right here, that doesn't look like a hair on his arm. But whatever. It's as long as that's not very attractive to the lady. But I guess. Wait, that's it? That looks like Tony Danza. I don't know if you guys know who that is. That looks like a Steve Rogers, the Captain America guy. And then has another story. It looks like by a different artist. Inside arts is just acceptable. It's not my style of art that I would enjoy, but as long as it tells a story, I think it'll be okay. Before I go into a story, I want to look at this.
Okay, it is a volume 1, first printing, 2014. Okay, Twilight Zone. Blue boxes. Okay, I normally don't give a spoiler warning on this series, one and done series. I assume everybody knows that I'm gonna spoil the heck out of the comic book. But for Twilight Zone, I'm especially giving spoiler warning because the way it tells a twisted ending type of story. So be aware. Oh boy, don't you guys wish I had a voice of Ross Sterling? But it's Twilight Zone, so I have to read these blue boxes. The voice of common wisdom tells us that the age of miracles and magic is dead. That the edges of the world are finite, circumscribed by a confluence of glass, concrete, and enlightened self-interest. It tells us that we journey from dust to dust through the bargain basement floor of a clockwork universe, utterly oblivious to our existence, and that in the end, we all stand alone. Title of the book, The Way Out. All right. Oh boy, more blue boxes. The opposition offers into evidence an otherwise nondescript neighborhood on the west side of Manhattan. A crossroad of secrets, dreams, and desires whose longitude and latitude can only be found in Twilight Zone. Boy. Here you go, Mr. Richmond, the usual. Thanks, Diana. So this Mr. Richmond guy, he's the scoundrel, he's the womanizer. He's ordering his daily morning thing, egg sandwich every morning. Working for this mega corporation. This guy is the owner. This owner recently lost, or 2 years ago or something like that, he lost his son. He think it's a murder kind of thing, I think. So he's not interested in his corporation anymore. He's interested in finding out who killed his son. And this guy, in the meantime, is taking advantage of his disinterest in corporation and stealing from the company, right? And but there's some problems. Oh yeah, this owner is meeting some guy who's going to give him some information on his son. That's side story, I guess, for now. And this guy is meeting somebody, some secret organization that can help him way out. He's saying, "Hey, I need to change my identity." Because so and so, he tells a story. Hey, I need to change my identity, and this guy said, "Nah, that's not the right story. We did research on you when you're looking for us, and we found out that you have, you know, did the mega corporation wrong by, changing the supply line from A grade to C grade and taking the profit for himself, using a sweatshop and taking the profit for himself. Corporation is not aware of his wrongdoing. He's cheating on his girlfriend, and he's doing all kind of wrong stuff. But because FBI is after him, he looked for this secret organization, and this secret organization is offering him the way out using high tech. All he has to do is take that pill, and it will genetically modify him, and not even his girlfriends will recognize him. But these guys saying, "Hey, FBI is gonna get you, so you have a choice. Take the pill. Give us all your money. We're gonna give you enough to survive. Your new lifestyle. You're gonna have new lifestyle. You're not gonna be executive anymore, or working at mega corporations. cheating on them. You're not gonna be cheating on your girlfriends anymore. You're gonna just because they're not gonna remember you, who you are. We're gonna change you, and so and in the meantime, FBI is looking for him too, and he goes through surgery and he disappears, and FBI are looking for him, and also investigating this company because of all the thing they did to their investors, and nobody seen him since how many days ago when he disappeared. Of course, he ends up in this apartment with a new identity, completely changed into Tony Danza. And he's happy. He's happy. He thinks he got away with it. He's enjoying his new freedom. Uh, Still womanizing. And he sees his old girlfriend who lost the apartment because this dude didn't pay his apartment, and he's smirking. What an asshole. Just an asshole. And he goes to this cafe and everybody's watching a news, and in the news he sees himself turning in. My name is Trevor Richmond, and there's something important that I need to tell all of you. To be continued. That's how it ends. So it looks like this guy from the secret organization is set up to take over the other guy, right? The real Trevor Richmond, and get away with it. And he's now going to be upset because, hey, you stole my life, and yeah, that's issue 2. I think the story was okay. It got me curious. I want to go ahead and see if I could get the issue number 2. I will get it. I'm not willing to pay cover price for it. If it turns into $1.25, I'll get it. I'm curious enough for that. I'm disappointed that this comic book didn't give me enough content, right? Enough story for the book. Because here, there's an ad here. This is Doc Savage ad right here. And they give you another story about Doc Savage. I like Doc Savage. I used to collect Doc Savage back in early 70s. I have a several of his 1 to 3 of his books, even giant size. So I like Doc Savage stories. But using 5-6 pages to advertise Doc Savage story and more advertising. Yeah, I just come on, give me. I understand you don't need to set the cliffhanger here, but give me more from my comic book, man. That's the only thing I ask. So yeah, I'm curious. Story was okay. So is it one and done? Obviously it's not, since I'm willing to pay for a book, pay for 2. I think it's gonna go to 3. I'm willing to pay $1 per book. I'm not willing to pay cover prices for them. Because I think this type of comic books will not go up in price. It's not a spec book, I don't think, because Twilight Zone movie happened before, and if they're going to have a new Twilight Zone movie, are these books going to go up? Maybe if they tell this exact story, maybe, but yeah, I just don't see them going up anyway. So I think I could wait till dollar bin. It's not one and done, but I could wait till next time. I'm out.